Hi. It's been a minute. It's been quite a while since I did one of these actually. Yeah. But I've been busy. I've been busy. I was working at a thrift store, and that kind of fell flat, and then our car broke down, and yeah, the engine works, but the fan the fan that keeps it cool and keeps it from overheating, that died. So not really much we could do with that one there. It's it's a struggle right now. It's a struggle. We're both trying to find jobs, and meanwhile we have other family helping us out right now, so we're not like in desperate need. But yeah, that's something that's been going on in our life. But you know what? We're alive. We're happy. We're well fed still, so we're gonna push through as best we can. So, in the meantime, boom, we're here. We're doing a scare stream. First time doing one in a long time. We have. So I don't have anything, too particular planned for this. It's just gonna be, business as usual, and it's gonna be. We got Chills, Surf Boots, King Frostmare, Fearsome Top 5, and of course, we're finishing it off with Nuke's Top 5. So, we're gonna just kind of jump right into this. Turn on display. So first up is Chills, 30 scary videos that'll make you pee your pants. Well, thankfully, I've already gone to the bathroom, so I don't have to worry about that.
Coming up in this video.
Push the door, yeah. Well done. Wow.
I hope you brought a change of clothes, because these are the 30 scary videos that'll make you pee your pants. Number 30, Evil Poltergeist. Dennis and Tim team up in this video on YouTube channel Nerve Paranormal, and they think this poltergeist is pushing them to do dangerous things. Upon entering the abandoned site, they find something out of place.
Угу. Что? Ты ее не ложил? Нет еще. Его тут не было? Не было. Блин, ты рукой показал, увидел я его и вообще.
As they explore, Dennis sees something pass by.
Или твои поменялся глаза, когда еще вспышка. Угу. Сделал вспышку. Вот что-то белое такое. Угу.
Then as they enter,
Okay.
if that wasn't scary enough, this happens.
Надо уходить, блин.
This is just number 30.
I agree that it's time to leave, but will the evil poltergeist let them?
Не грызись, куда?
Oh, you just opened the door for ya.
With nowhere to go, they tried to escape from the roof. But they decide against it.
Типа ты имеешь в виду подталкивать нас на это?
Да,
На охотную деятельность?
да.
Слушай, а мы его тут не сможем просто?
Я не помню.
They re-enter the house and leave out the window instead.
Сейчас, давай. Выбери.
That was a close call, and I agree with Dennis that the poltergeist was trying to drive them out via a risky route. I'm glad they didn't listen though. Number 29, 30 East Drive. I first heard about 30 East Drive in Pontefract through YouTuber Shadow Man. It's said to be haunted by a somewhat evil entity named Fred or the Black Monk. Many have explored the haunted location in the UK, and here's some of the best captures in this home. The first short one comes from YouTuber Thomas Matthew, who captured a door closing.
That's it. That's it. Push the door, yeah. Well done. Wow.
Looks like the door's being
Thank
pushed
you.
open.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
This next video is even creepier. JDH Spooks Paranormal captured a mysterious hand. This video from Christopher Chell shows a paranormal device rolling off of a chair.
So we've got a cat ball on the chair. No one's in the room. Someone get your light up. Roll off. We've been sat on that chair for a good while, but nothing should affect it.
Now that one has me on the fritz. That could have been a remotely controlled vibration ball. That, you know, when they turn it on, it lights up and it starts vibrating, and maybe that caused it to roll off the chair.
Purple Bee Paranormal recorded this video where the broken radio suddenly revives itself.
With the radio. It's the radio, come in. You mean the radio don't work? It's bloody singing to itself.
But this last clip tops them all. Lee Brady shares this footage that was filmed by the property's cleaner, Sarah B.
I have just seen something.
That was
I have just seen something. Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't take no more. I am off frigging down.
That was a face.
This piece of evidence really hit it home for me. I'm entirely convinced that 30 East Drive is 100% haunted, and if this is the ghost known as Fred, I don't want to know. I think it's time to get the heck out of there. Number 28, Shadow Figure. Now this may sound far-fetched, but this TikTok will leave you terrified. Shared by TikTok Paranormal and originally posted by Sam, I guess. This young woman was scaring her sister when she herself was scared by a shadow, but not just any shadow.
Hey, let's go get my sister. Hey, Jared, watch out.
Watch for the shadow person here.
What are you doing? Got you, me. Got you. Go, 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 go.
Did you see it?
Oh my Danny. What? Literally, someone just ran in here, I think. Huh? Someone just ran in your room.
Is it an intruder or a paranormal figure? I can't tell for sure, but if this video hasn't made you pee your pants, I don't know what will. Number 27, Cousin's Face. After a series of unexpected passings in his family, YouTuber Slightly Scared 2012 experienced this.
What the? What? Yeah, I can see the face, man.
Do you see a face in the fabric?
Yeah,
the
like
YouTuber believes it's his departed cousin's
freaking
face. The cousin in question passed away, falling from a highway overpass, and within hours, this face appeared on the seat of the chair while the YouTuber was sitting in it.
The YouTuber writes about what he did when first noticing the image. Experimented with lighting Turned chair upside down, rubbed my hand over it. I even asked my wife who this resembled. It slowly got clearer and with more detail. Oh, so you want to try something? All right, no chat yet. I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat if anyone joins in on this.
I wish we had a picture of his cousin to compare, but nevertheless, I definitely see a face here, but whether it's pareidolia or not is the big question.
It's
Number 26, Woodland Creatures. Beloved YouTuber Erwin Saunders comes across some of the world's most enchanting creatures. In this video, he's spotted by the woodland folk as he tries to capture them on camera.
Oh, he's sort of muddling around. We just... Oh, this isn't easy.
Even though he's caught, he does manage to capture them.
So there they are. Oh, okay. Well, he's obviously seen that. I better just make a run for it.
But after making a run for it, he spots them again. But what are these woodland creatures? I'm not sure, but they're truly fascinating. And with any luck, Erwin will have more footage for us soon.
I think it's CG.
Fairfield County Infirmary YouTube channel Dayton Haunted Explorers dive into the Fairfield County Infirmary, and the amount of activity they get is intense. After setting a camera up in the infirmary, they capture a series of unexplained sounds.
I came in here earlier on accident. I did not know this bathroom was in here, and I don't know why, but it really creeps me out.
Yep.
They capture even more activity in the attic.
There was a thing over.
Later, even more EVPs are captured.
Is that a face right there? I think it's kind of... Oh, is this a face right here? Huh. Oh, that's one of the investigators. Okay, never mind.
Then, as they attempt to communicate with the spirits, the windows start to rattle.
That sounds like Morse code. Listen, it sounds like Morse code. Yeah, at the end it sounded a little bit like Morse code.
One of the crew enters this room, and she captures a blurry figure on camera. After feeling like she was grabbed a couple times, the crew packs it up to leave, but the spirits aren't done yet. Were the spirits trying to get them? They may not have succeeded this time, but I'm guessing they'll have better luck with the people who enter this haunted place next. Number 24, Haunted Jailhouse. Would you ever do an alone challenge inside a haunted jailhouse? YouTuber Chelsea Luna did, and she's about to regret it. As she enters the cell, she hears an unexplained noise.
So, if you remember, this is the cell. What was that? Oh, that was weird. It sounded like somebody was like walking.
And as she continues her tour, another noise is heard.
Isolation. So, what you would do is you would go down here, down through this. Freak was that? What was that?
The sounds get progressively more aggressive.
You guys, where did that come from? Jeez. Oh, jeez.
and unrelenting.
I feel like something's behind me. I felt this presence. I felt a huge presence early.
Then she hears voices.
Hearing voices.
Later, as Chelsea sits in a cell telling a story, she is scared out of her mind.
And they ended up giving her, I think, $100. No, 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 no.
I think it's safe to say that Chelsea has won this alone challenge. I think it's best to leave before the spirits attach themselves to her. Number 23, the cord. This one's a real head scratcher. This Redditor shared this video of a USB cable with a life of its own. Let's take a look.
This is interesting. The LP says this is only the second time this has happened. The first time the LP exclaimed that he was
Let's
going
see
to
it
record, and
again,
then it
slower
stopped.
this time.
Many in the comments think this is a fake. They say there's fishing line attached. Others say it's not being pulled but pushed. And
The
they
cord
think
is-
and they think someone or something is hiding near or in the TV stand, maybe a small child or cat.
Still for about 20 seconds and then becomes active again.
The LP says the other end is connected to the Xbox.
If you zoom in on the cable, it does look like there's something attached to it about 2 inches below the head.
It does kind of look like that. But it doesn't explain why it's being pulled back though.
But you can't see the string, so I'm hesitant to say that's not just a reflection of light on the cord at certain angles. I can't offer a resounding verdict on this one. What do you think it is? Number
It's
22, spine building ghosts. YouTuber Tim Morzov has faced off with many an entity in his paranormal investigations. This time he encounters ghosts in the spine building.
No chat.
As he sets up his cameras, he's quickly met with some paranormal activity.
Стоит стул, и внизу, в подвалах этой тюрьмы,
Even after this, he continues in his investigation.
Кто там?
The spirits seem to want him out, but Tim stays. Just as he thinks his fears are unfounded, this happens.
Мои опасения были напрасными.
And then his camera keeps freezing right before something much worse unfolds.
I don't know if you saw that. All the doors in that hallway were starting to close.
Снова. Черт. Да блин, может ее перезапустить? Черт.
Luckily, Tim gets out alive. This time, I am sold that there was definitely something evil in this building. Whether ghost or demon, I'm not so sure, but it definitely wanted Tim's soul all to itself. Number 21, Ghost Children. YouTuber Amy's Crypt visits the haunted Farrar Elementary School in this creepy video.
This isolated man's school now is built around a 150-year-old cemetery. The school itself opened its doors in 1919. Those were not to enter house
Upon entering, they're warned by the spirits they're told very clearly what hides behind a locked door.
Can you tell us what is behind this door?
It looks like there's a man in the tunnel, Joe.
I wonder who Bill is, and why is his door locked after receiving this message through the spirit box.
Farah. Pot.
Did you say pot?
Pot.
How come we didn't say it out loud?
It did say it out loud. I've heard people talk about little kids haunting here.
They find the message again spelled out for them.
Pot! Oh, that is crazy.
As they continue their exploration, they hear movement.
Celeste here.
In another room, they hear tapping.
Okay.
And then as they enter the bathroom, later, while speaking through the spirit box, they receive this message.
Okay. I don't know if I heard my name, but the bathrooms are down there.
Can you tell us about the bathrooms?
Did something happen in the school's bathroom? I feel like the spirits are really trying to tell Amy and Jared into their story. The clues are there, but putting them together is the hard part. Number 20, live stream horror.
Yeah, very interesting, dynamic. A great story there.
Forget the feeling that you're being watched. Aside from your virtual viewers, I mean. YouTuber Scary Field shared this freaky live stream, which is trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. A woman was recording a live stream, but she didn't realize she already had an audience. Watch the doorway behind her. A shadowy figure passes by. It appears semi-transparent without substance. When the woman gets up to check on it, she's in for a rude awakening. I'm guessing this isn't the type of subscriber she wanted, but to be fair, maybe the ghost just wanted her own 15 minutes of fame. The original source of this video is unknown, but I suspect it's from a movie. That being said, what would you do if this happened to you? Number 19, Ghost of the Pokuantes. YouTuber Extinct File encounters the ghost of the Pokuantes in this creepy video.
Mexico's most feared serial killer sisters. They killed and prostituted women and even buried them alive. The Pokuantes.
As the team explores the abandoned place, they spot the ghost in a doorway.
No inventes, güey. Cámara 2, güey. Hola.
A little further along, they capture an unexplained sound.
No puede ser, güey. La madre.
And then another. They believe the spirit here was pregnant.
En el estómago. Quizá estaba embarazada, güey. Estabas embarazada.
They then hear wailing in the distance. It continues for minutes. After a while, the crying stops, but then starts up again. And then this happens.
What the? No mames, güey. No mames, cámara 2.
Güey, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué?
Dos.
And then this happens.
Oh yeah, I do see it. Here's the body. There's the hair.
No mames, güey. No mames, cámara 2.
Güey, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué?
No mames.
When they enter the enclosure, the figure is gone. Where did she go? I'm convinced they truly encountered the ghost of the Pokuantes, and if they did, they'd better hope these spirits didn't attach themselves. Number 18, light balls. What are these strange so-called light balls that keep setting this Redditor's cameras off? Redditor Spambone is wondering if the Reddit community has any theories. Well, let's see what we can come up with as well. Let's take a look.
It's a laser pointer.
This goes on for 2 minutes. Sometimes 2 light balls appear simultaneously. Some say it's obviously a bug, others think it's a web of some kind. Still, others say it's a laser pointer or a reflection of some other light source. Practically, no one thinks this is an orb or paranormal in any way, and neither do I. I'm firmly in the spider or cobweb camp. What do you think it is? Number 17, demonic activity. When you experience regular poltergeist activity in your home, monitoring it becomes top priority. YouTuber Donnie Drunkard shares this VR 360 video.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to check something here. I'm gonna make the screen here just a bit bigger. Not too big though. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Okay.
Video from a GoPro Max of his home's demonic activity. You can hear faint knocks or footsteps repeatedly. More unexplained sounds unfold.
God.
Not long after, there's a major smashing noise, followed by REM pod activity. You can also hear faint voices at this point, maybe from a TV turning on. Not long after, this happens. And again, it sounds like the TV has been turned on or someone is speaking. The voice comes and goes throughout the remainder of the clip, but turning 360, you can't see anything on. And lastly, the spirits play a short tune. This video is particularly unsettling to me because you can see all 4 corners of the room at any time, so you know nobody is pulling the strings. I'm convinced that Donnie's house is haunted, and considering the noises, the demon doesn't sound friendly. Number 16, old owner's spirit. Is the former owner of this shop still at work? That's what the Redditor who posted this thinks, and he captured some evidence of it on camera. First, let's take a look at the clip. Watch for the clipboard. Something appears to yank it off of the nail where it was placed and onto a hot plate in the meat market. Let's see it again.
I'm not reading that anymore. You know, if you guys want to take the time to pause and read it, go for it.
This isn't the only thing the spirit has been observed doing. He also knocks things over, turns big mirrors around, and appears as a dark shadow out of the corner of people's eyes. I personally don't think this one is paranormal, but if there were more pieces of evidence like this, I could definitely change my mind. Number 15, Burger King Ghost Nuggets. The last thing you'd want for your Burger King
Don't you mean Burger King foot lettuce?
chicken nuggets is a ghost playing with them, but we don't always get what we want. YouTuber Karaoke Batman shares this security footage of a supposed phantom playing around in this Burger King kitchen. Watch behind the worker.
Oh my god, like...
Something threw a basket of chicken nuggets from the counter behind him. Watch again closely.
Oh my god, like...
Since we can't see where the basket of nuggets fell from, I don't know if it simply toppled over or if some mysterious being threw it. I think we'd need further evidence of ghostly activity to draw any sort of conclusion on this one. Number 14, Most Haunted Hospital. YouTuber Exploring with Josh spent the night in this building, one of the UK's most haunted hospitals.
It's called the Bonnie Garth Workhouse / Asylum.
Up to 300 people lost their lives in or died. Or
300 people could be alive.
At first, the explorers scare each other.
Fast, I bet.
I'm so glad no one got my reaction, dude.
But later, they discover it's not each other they should be afraid of.
You can let me know. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, yeah, oh, okay. You ready?
After receiving that confirmation, they get a verbal one as well.
Or is there more like you here?
There's more. You like us?
According to the spirit's communication, there are more like him around. Did one of these others touch Seth?
We're back in the dark. We're finding the stairs.
Something just touched my back.
Yo, chill. For real?
I swear to bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, this one.
I believe the spirit when he says he's not alone. The fact that multiple devices were triggered when the spirit was questioned makes me think this isn't just coincidence. Something is residing here. Number 13, Tech Savvy Phantom. A tech savvy phantom is entering the chat. YouTuber Amitav Paranormal Tech YT went live on his YouTube channel and his REM pod activated. So he set up a security camera in the room at night. This is what happened. An invisible entity enters. And not long after this happens, a light turns on and off. This footage is creepy for sure, but is it paranormal? Or can it be explained? I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Amitav captures next. Number 12, Jin Witch, credited to @Paranormal204. YouTuber Deranged TV shares this video of what they say is a Jin Witch. The strange spirit is sitting on the hillside in the dark. The men are digging a hole in the dirt for some unknown reason.
Are you preparing your graves ahead of time?
It cuts from there. While I'm curious about the Jinn Witch, sitting in the darkness, I'm almost more curious about what they're digging up in the first place. Are the two things related? Let's hope. There's a part 3, number 11, Live-in Spirits. YouTuber Par Abnormal Films was filming in her storage unit when she captured the live-in spirits getting up to their antics.
You just made that. Oh my. Okay, yeah. You just made that bottle, shake. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
The spirits are first heard fidgeting with items in the room before the window bursts open.
Just made that. Oh my. Okay, yeah. You just made that bottle, shake. Oh my. Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'd be done too. There's something in here. Animals? Maybe. Spirits? Definitely. Number 10, Mount Morris Mystery House. The YouTube team from Spirit Walk Paranormal investigates the Mount Morris Mystery House in this creepy video. The team gets some activity right away. They then capture what they believe is a disembodied voice. And then a greeting is heard. And then another message is heard.
So, my dude. Secret room is through those beams.
The activity at the beginning is most convincing to me. The rest of the disembodied voices sound like they could just be movement from some mechanical parts. Their cameras or equipment maybe. What do you think? Number 9, Creepy Basement.
I didn't hear
Who's
the whole
there?
hate them thing.
Redditor Sal26 Serrano says remodeling was being done in this vacant apartment complex of 4, and the owner of the property was downstairs with him at the time. So who is making this noise? Did you hear it?
No, I'm deaf. Of course I heard it.
There's definitely someone there, but whether they're supposed to be there or not is the next question. My guess would be this place has squatters. Number 8, Haunted Insane Asylum. This clip was submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit and was originally uploaded to YouTube by Hunting the Unknown. As the team investigates the Haunted Insane Asylum, they hear something.
Dude, you got guts. You know, crippled and yet still doing a ghost hunt. You got some guts, dude. Respect.
While they indicate it's a knock, it sounds like a loud grunt to me. Later, as they continue walking, footsteps are heard beside them, or nearby that seem out of place with their own.
Kind of, yeah.
Next, they hear something off screen. As they continue on, one viewer claims to see a figure in the window at this point. Look up and to the right.
Taking some more investigation.
While I do see the shadow, I think it's just the wall jutting out, although it does look a bit like a figure.
That does look like a figure. That is weird.
I think the shadow can be explained, but the subtle footsteps and other noises are harder to pinpoint. This place definitely gives me the creeps. Number 7, Lincoln's Haunted Tomb. Is one of America's greatest presidents still roaming the earth? YouTuber Soul Searching thinks so. She visited President Lincoln's tomb at the Oak Ridge Cemetery in Springfield, Illinois. The place is said to be haunted. Let's see if it is. Right away, Shannon gets a response to her inquiries.
Walk up to me. Ooh, I heard a noise. Was that you, Mr. Lincoln?
I heard a noise.
When she asks the spirit to knock,
Can you knock on this? There we go.
it answers a moment later. Unless there's construction going on inside the tomb, I don't know what would explain the knocking in response. My thoughts are that Lincoln's spirit remains here. Number 6, under the garage door, Redditor asserted skirted motion-activated cameras detected
Or it could just be any spirit, really. I mean, it doesn't have to be Lincoln's. That's a cemetery.
motion in the middle of the night, but it isn't something I've ever seen before. Keep an eye on the bottom of the garage door. Here it is again, more slowly.
Ooh, okay.
Something appears to slip beneath the garage door, but it looks like a shadow.
It's a snake or a lizard, it's a dementor or a shadow figure.
My guess would be that this is an unknown shadow entity. The way the shadow reaches out is even tentacle-like. What do you think it is? Number 5, Woodstock unidentified flying object lingering above the Colony venue in Woodstock, New York. YouTuber Woodstock Webgirl captured this strange unidentified flying object on camera.
YouTuber writes that the object was silent and took off east after about 5 months.
What is that? Here's a closer look. One YouTuber says it's an airplane, but I've never seen an airplane appear round in form, even from a great distance. Airplanes also don't generally hang in the same spot for a long period of time. Well, I can't say for sure that it's extraterrestrial. It's certainly unidentifiable and flying, so it is technically an unidentified flying object. Number 4, Paranormal Activity. Donna Aries has some of the most convincing paranormal activity footage on YouTube. This is yet another piece of evidence. Donna explains.
Just doing a bit of the Ouija board and the key started moving. So.
And
Watch the keys hanging on the wall.
It surprises you that you're haunted now.
Just as I was putting the Ouija board on the server.
Burn the board and get you Jesus.
And I don't really give what you people think.
Some YouTubers note that Donna left the planchette on top of the board by itself. Did this open a portal to the spirit and encourage it to become more active? I know you have to end the session before removing the planchette, but I'm assuming Donna already did that. Nevertheless, leaving the planchette on the board does seem to me like it could invite entities in. Number 3, Haunted House. While exploring the Fairy Plantation in Virginia, disturbing paranormal evidence was captured by Redditor WTCW Paranormal, who runs a YouTube channel of the same name. First, the team captured some audio evidence using a paranormal device.
Where are you from?
It sounds like there's evil present. Then, as they continue exploring, audible footsteps are heard. Later, when they're using dowsing rods to communicate with the spirits, something off-screen communicates louder. To me, the noises add credence to the first message the guys received. They are in the fiery depths below, and they may just be trapped there. Number 2, Ghost at the Door. While YouTuber John Attor's new cat was sleeping on the bed, something strange happened. Note that no one was home at the time. The door swings open of its own accord. No one is there, though. It looks to me that it swings open with force, which is the strangest part about this clip. If there was a draft, I think it would have eased open slowly. Is this evidence of a ghost? Maybe not. But how would you explain it otherwise? I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Being from Extinct File, a demon. The team from Extinct File believes they were confronted by a demon who is pretending to be a priest. As they're first exploring the haunted place, they get an eerie vibe right away. When they ask the spirit what to do, it provides a resounding answer.
Dígame lo que quiera decirme.
As he prays and then starts to hear noises, he realizes something else is there. Later, they're explaining what happened when they hear the noise again.
Mira a la derecha.
This would be an exciting one to go and expel.
Eso fue aquí, güey. Espérate, no. No, quédate aquí conmigo, güey.
The demon doesn't let up. Then, when they're about to leave, this happens.
Ah, mi luz se me está queriendo apagar. ¿Qué pasó? No mames, cámara 2. Está sangrando, güey. A ver qué.
What caused this crew's member's nosebleed? I'd say it's all too obvious. It was definitely that grunting demon, and who knows if it's finished with them.
Alright, well, that was a very interesting way to start this one off. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to make sure that the audio was on there. Strange that I waited until after the first one to check that. Alright, now we got King Frostmare. The scariest videos ever captured in haunted houses. And, top comment right here. No jump scares, no sudden loud and annoying noises. I love this channel already. Alright. Did I just screw my... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm just trying to adjust my camera. There we go. Wow, it's catching the light from the maintenance shed outside. I love this camera. And here's the little path that I take to go to our bus stop. Alright, here we go.
The girl in the following video was said to be practicing for her dance lessons, which she recorded regularly. After moving into their new home, they always felt like they were being watched. This was the first time that she actually captured something strange on camera. Some are sure that we can see a translucent shadow figure here. Could that be so? Perhaps the new home is haunted after all.
So it looks like to me. Right. I still in frame? Barely. Alright. Just sit like this. Sit like this. The camera captures me. This is the scariest thing you're gonna see tonight. This guy's right here. Yep. I got to go first.
And now a big thank you to our today's video sponsor, Monster Legends. Monster Legends is an exciting free cure the amazing Walking Dead monsters. Now we are taking a look at the paranormal investigation conducted by the Foreman brothers. They were contacted by a family from Bloomington, Indiana that supposedly is experiencing a pretty terrifying and violent haunting in their home. Apparently, they have seen the apparition of a hooded man standing in their bedroom, as well as the spirit of a little girl. Loud bangs and weird voices can be heard in the midst of night when everybody is trying to sleep. One night, the gas stove in their kitchen turned on, and the family states, thankfully, nobody got hurt. Weirdly enough, Ron, the owner of the house, believes that the spirit of his deceased brother might potentially still be roaming the house, and might be responsible for a lot of the mischievous activity. He keeps his remains on top of a dresser. The man's wife and daughter, however, believe that it might be something way more sinister than just Ron's brother.
But that was just a picture of a campfire, and I'll show you. That's what they found, which looks just like my grandpa that I never met. But let me show you these other ones that they have. I have all kinds. But anyways, that was him in 3 different time frames.
And how long was he passed before this picture was taken?
This was about 3 years ago, so several years.
The Foreman brothers set up their equipment and begin their investigation the following night.
Can you talk? We can see you. We want you to talk to us.
After receiving several responses via EVP and capturing the stick figure in several other rooms, the team decides that now is the best time to cleanse the family home from any negative spirits and help whatever remains in there into the light. What's most interesting, however, is something rather creepy that was captured in the background when the team was interviewing the mother, Virginia.
I can't actually remember that date, but we moved out here when I was in the 5th grade, and I heard my mom holler for me. So we went back to my house to see what Mom wanted, and she said she didn't holler for me.
We hear
Looked like a shadow went straight through that ground over there.
we see the dark outlined figure of a man around here, mostly in Mom's room, but we've seen him walking around.
No.
But I know that it wouldn't be a child's spirit, that it was probably a doppelganger.
With only 4 of us inside the house during this encounter, I have no explanation for this entity passing through the doorway.
Could this be a glimpse of the spirit that was terrorizing this home? It certainly was no living person at the time, that's for sure. There's a lot of amazing investigations on the Foreman Brothers channel. Make sure to give them a visit.
So if you followed me from the beginning, back when I lived in the house, you would remember that I've been followed by a man in a top hat. You could totally see a face in here, I swear, looking at me. But ignore all the stuff in the hallway. I just moved in yesterday, so it's been a hot mess unpacking.
The next series of videos were shared by I'm Into You. The young woman states that she moved into an old house, and her bedroom in particular seems to feel a little bit off, based on her own statements, that is. Inexplicable noises, weird smells, and things that can be seen at night that are just frightening. After a few weeks living that nightmare, she has moved into a camper next door, because she just couldn't sleep in the house anymore. At that time, she was asking for help from some paranormal experts.
Is there somebody here? You guys heard that, right? Hello, is there somebody here? Hello? Can you make a noise? So this is the one with the man. I don't know if you can see right there is his top hat. You can see like his collar. It's super f***ing scary to me. For me, there's no denying that there is a man sitting there watching me in bed wearing a top hat with giant ears, and it looks scary. And last one, this is a screenshot taken in my bedroom. I see the man with the hat staring directly into the camera at me.
She certainly believes that a man in a top hat is haunting her house and likes to stalk her in her bedroom. Unsettling. Her commenters believe that something paranormal is going on here. And when looking a bit closer into the matter, Indy states that even before moving into this new house, she had quite a few strange paranormal experiences during her entire life. It all started when she was a little kid.
Okay, I'm gonna compile all the photos that I have of this same woman from my childhood photo. This is a screenshot from one of my orb videos, and then the lighting was enhanced. Looks like a girl with her arm on the table watching me in my bed. I definitely noticed the strands of hair across her forehead. And sorry, this is so grainy, but this is the first picture, just really zoomed in, of a printed out photo of me as a child. But I see the black hair across her face, always looking through that hair.
Now, while all of these captures could be explained off as something else, of course, what followed in the next few days got more and more skeptics to believe that maybe there actually was a chance that Indy was being watched by something.
From one of my lives, like 2 days ago. During the live, so many people kept saying that there were faces in the window behind me, but I honestly thought that people were just trying to scare me until I received this screenshot today. And let me zoom in a little bit for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I can clearly see a face peeking over the ledge.
Before going live on her profile that night, she also noticed something strange appearing straight across from her room. Some say it looks like a face. And after doing her live stream that night, her viewers saw something behind her that many believe to be an actual shadow figure. Is that what we are seeing here? Something negative that had attached itself to her. A pretty creepy thought, to be honest. Next is one of the most terrifying cases that had been documented in the past few years. These are the recordings of Veronica Shannon, a single mother that was living in a pretty haunted apartment. She described these incidents as pretty strange and thought at first that somebody was playing a prank on her, which is why she decided to get video cameras in her apartment. She ended up seeing some very strange things in the recorded footage. A skeptic at first, Veronica moved a few months after seeing all these.
I'll be right back. I have to go get a couple of cough drops. Family's been sick the last couple of days, and now I think I'm starting to get it. So I gotta be prepared. check chat. Nothing. Alright. My apologies.
These strange things at her place. One night, a friend was just about to walk into her apartment, where nobody was in the living room at the time. However, something was captured.
Ooh. Yes, I remember this clip from Nuke's Top 5 video. That was like 2 years ago, maybe 3.
People asked her if that could have possibly been the spirit of a former owner, perhaps. Of course, Veronica had no idea. She didn't believe this to be the spirit of a deceased relative, though. This certainly does look like the spirit of an elderly lady, wouldn't you say? Unfortunately, things got a bit more scary shortly after. When the door...
But here's what King Frostmare didn't point out, and it's something that Nuke's Top 5 did. Right here, in fact. You can see a face right there. As the light changes. And it's also happening as the apparition right here is disappearing. The face shows up right here.
To the kid's bedroom seemed to log up on its own.
Sister, what happened to you? If something bad happened.
I remember this. This is really... But when they try to, you know, go in to calm the children down, something is keeping the door from opening.
You got back towards that tree.
I'm not even moving it.
You finally moved? This door's stopped.
Get the f out of here.
It took 3 grown adults to break that door down that night. I mean, who can blame the young woman to wanting to leave this place? Shortly after this recording, Veronica finally found herself a new home for her family.
That's good. I'm glad they got out of there. I just hope that none of those spirits attach themselves to any of her family members.
The following was a submission, and the message reads that this was captured by a girl who also was supposedly living in a haunted apartment.
Alright, I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter because my wife and daughter are starting to toss and turn. I don't want to wake them up.
She heard a lot of unsettling noises, and one night saw the following standing in front of her bed. It does look like a creepy person was standing there, but what exactly it was is really hard to say. Some believe it to be an old man, but who can say for sure? What is your opinion?
I think it's either like a hoax or pareidolia. We'll wait for that to come out all day. For those of you who don't know what pareidolia is, it's when your brain makes you think that you're seeing something that's not actually there, but it looks like there's something there.
The following is another pretty unsettling video captured by a young couple from Michigan. They also seem to have gotten a visit from something really creepy. One night they saw something frightening appear right in front of their little daughter's crib, and they were sure that it was nothing positive.
It scares us that it could do something else. I mean, there was even a morning that I woke up and I had felt like something was around my, like someone's hands were around my neck.
I remember this clip.
Something clearly was walking in front of the crib that night, scaring the young family. They stated that the most important thing for them was to get rid of whatever was creeping out their little daughter. I wonder if they were able to. This video was recorded by two friends who were visiting a pretty notorious house. This case was all over the news at the time. A young woman was found that unfortunately had lost her life there. She was kept in the basement by the owner. Horrifying things went down there at the time, and now this house stands abandoned. Keep that in mind. However, somehow it seemed that something still remained there.
This is pretty
Look at the right side window. Is something moving the curtains, perhaps? It almost looks like it.
What was the basement like? Right.
And let's look at the window again one more time. It almost appears as if something is standing on the other side of it for a second. How mysterious. Or was it just a reflection from the outside?
I think that might have been the reflection of the neighboring house. I'm not sure. That's weird.
This is the basement where the little girl was tortured. Dude, come here. As you can see, this is what the basement looked like. That's fucked.
Oh, hell no, this picture is serious too.
Dude, I ain't fucked.
There's a picture of the stairs.
Dude, I ain't fucked.
There's a picture of the stairs. I swear to God.
Could it be that the girl's spirit could still be stuck to this house? Some people believe that this is the case, unfortunately. But let's hope that it's not true. The following was found in the Paranormal Reddit section, uploaded by Hen Brolo. The user tells us, "This stems from my friend's home, and they have a security camera in their living room. No one was home at that time. They always felt that something was in there, even before he moved in. Something that tampered with the furniture, especially at night. Let's take a look at the door." Something is seemingly touching the door on the bottom and slowly closing it. But how is that possible? Especially since nobody was home.
Look how small that is right there. Look at that.
Some commenters think, especially since nobody was
Right here,
home.
look at this, look at this, look at that.
Some commenters think that it looks like a super thin arm is closing the door. Could that be so? Does this mean that something otherworldly was responsible for this? I mean, it does not look like a human arm, does it?
Dude. It's creepy.
And guys, don't miss the opportunity to
Alright. That was creepy, that last one though. Alright. Moving on, we got Sir Spooks. Top 5. Okay, is there any sponsorships? Dave. Yeah, looks like there's a sponsorship. That's okay. At least he timestamped. He timestamped it. I appreciate that. Alright, this is top 5 scary videos that will disturb everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. These first 2 videos come to us from a TikTok user named Magnus Madsen, who has been experiencing some rather troubling things in the comfort of his own home as of recently. The first video seems to be some piece of home security camera footage that starts off normal enough as we see Magnus walking by the camera quickly before eventually disappearing from view. He says that he filmed for 11 hours before he was able to capture anything on camera. Eventually though, he did end up recording something rather chilling. Take a look.
I filmed for 11 hours before anything happened. Look at the lights on the table.
Yeah, I saw the flickering too. One of them went out. Oh, no, okay, now they're both out.
Magnus said that he initially did not notice this when it happened, as evidenced by the quick shot of him walking around nonchalant at the end. The second video that Magnus uploaded follows a similar pattern. He is trying to prove to his audience that the house he is currently living in is haunted, so he sets up a camera for an extended period of time to document proof of this. We see Magnus working on something in one of the rooms in his house when all of a sudden this happens.
I often have nausea, headaches and stomach aches, and at the same time I freeze a lot. The ghost has followed me all my life. However, it has started to scare me more and more, especially when I live alone.
Magnus says that he has had a sense of nausea and unease ever since experiencing these things. Let's just hope that the house that Magnus is living in doesn't carry with it a deep dark sickness that he can't get rid of. Today's video is sponsored by Dave, the banking app that can help you instantly. If you're watching this channel, then there's a high likelihood that you've seen more than a handful of UFO sighting videos throughout the span of your lifetime. There are so many clips out there that it's nearly impossible to not stumble upon 1 or 2 every so often. But I'm willing to bet that you've never seen a UFO quite like this one before. TikTok user Lucas Villafañas uploaded this short but interesting video that takes place in broad daylight and showcases some lush green mountains in the background. The video is relatively normal and innocent for the majority of its running time, but it's the final stretch of the video where things start to take a noticeably more interesting and strange turn. Look at this.
¿Será NVN ahí? ¿Qué onda, chabón? ¿Qué mierda es eso, boludo? ¿Lo grabé?
A mysterious object begins to float in front of the camera, leaving many people to suspect it's a UFO. But if it is, then why is it that shape? It almost looks to be a plank or something. To this day, nobody has been able to decipher exactly what was going on in this video, and it's unlikely that anybody will ever be able to get to the bottom of it. So, what do you think? Is this a strangely shaped UFO? Something else entirely? Or was this whole thing faked?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, it wasn't making any sounds, so it couldn't have been a drone or a small plane or anything like that. Yeah, it's not a paper plane because it doesn't flow like that. It's too fluid to be CG. I don't know. The only thing that I could possibly think of outside of a UFO, outside of extraterrestrial, is that it was a piece of plywood connected to a zip line, and it's just kind of gradually, moving its way slowly through that part of the mountain and into the forest.
Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Dogs are man's best friend. Millions of people from all around the world own these lovable animals as pets.
Whip it. Come here. Come here, Whip it. Come here, Whip it. Come here, Whip it. Hi. Here's my best friend right here. This is my man's best friend right here. Oh, hold on, I'll try to display. There she is, right here. This is my man's best friend right here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you for coming by. You can go right back down now. You can go back down now. She's like, no way, you woke me up, I'm here, pet me. I did it to myself. Yeah, she's a sweetheart though. Alright.
And because of this, it's our job to make sure that they are always happy and healthy. Unfortunately, this can sometimes be out of our control. Our dogs can be scared of things that we are simply unsure of, as evidenced in this genuinely terrifying video published to TikTok by a woman named Lauren Coombs on September 21st, 2022. The video description reads, quote, "My roommate and I's dogs were acting super alert and protective out of nowhere. I decided to check our new backyard camera we got a couple days ago, and I literally started crying." End quote. What could Lauren have seen on the tape that caused her to cry? Well, without further ado, let's take a look.
What the heck?
As you can see, a strange figure can be seen pacing around back and forth in the backyard thanks to a security camera. Lauren then wrote, quote, "I don't know who or what that is, but it literally looks like it's pacing back and forth in front of our tree line." I posted the dogs acting upset. The second video is of the original outside camera, and the third video is of the same video just magnified. I want to throw away the backyard camera. End quote. What do you think was pacing around in Lauren's backyard that night? Leave all your theories in the comments down below.
It was moving way too fast to be human.
A YouTube channel called Fourth Wall shows a ghost hunter
subscribe.
exploring a mountain in Japan known as Mount Benton. There used to be abandoned buildings in the area, and there
I've
was a
seen this
rumor
clip.
that you could
I've seen
take
this
ghost
clip.
pictures in the buildings. The place is now a well-maintained tourist attraction, but there are still some rumors that ghosts will appear during the night. The following video was recorded by a person who ventured out to the place to record some paranormal activity. About 1 minute into the video, we start to see just how incredibly haunted this place truly is. Take a look at this collection of terrifying sightings that are sure to keep you up at night. All of these incidents were recorded in short succession to one another, which means that if this video is indeed 100% genuine and authentic, then this place is truly extremely haunted. And it's proof that many ghosts and spirits roam the area frequently. Whether or not they are friendly is anybody's guess. Let's just hope that nobody else ventures out to Mount Benson in the hopes of capturing spirits on film. This next one is quite the doozy, so sit back, relax and be utterly terrified. Andrew Dawson posted a video to his TikTok account on April 9th of 2022, showcasing something genuinely terrifying that he saw in the distance, standing on top of a mountain. Take a look.
What is it?
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
It's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now.
Because of just how visible this figure was from so far, Andrew was convinced that he managed to film video evidence of the existence of giants, which many people seem to believe as well. Just 3 days later, Andrew was in the area once more, but this time he noticed that the giant was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's not wow.
That's where it was yesterday.
He also can be heard saying in the video that he spoke to some locals who told him that the figure comes and goes. The very next day, Andrew was once again in the area, so he decided to take another good look up on the mountain. And instead of a giant this time, he noticed something else that was creepy up above. Three days later, Andrew posted yet another TikTok video, but it was drastically different than what people were expecting. It shows him peeking out of his home window, where he finds a mysterious black vehicle parked in front of his house, seemingly stalking him.
So that's the same vehicle. Hey!
A couple of weeks later, Andrew took to the platform to record a video admitting that all of the videos that he posted to his account were scripted. The giant, the UFO, all of it. However, his viewers were not convinced one bit. A lot of people pointed out just how nervous and antsy Andrew appeared in his confession video, with many people growing very worried for the TikToker, thinking he was in danger. 10 days later, Andrew posted another video on TikTok, coming clean once again. This time, he finally admitted that every video he posted online wasn't faked at all, saying that he's done being silent about everything. He also says that he may never post again. The following day, Andrew posted another video that showcases the mountain, which looks to have some sort of strange military-esque setup on top of it. The video then ends abruptly. And then, in a shocking turn, Andrew Dawson died 5 to 6 weeks later, on July 1st, 2022. Was his death connected to all the mysterious things he caught on the mountain? Or did it have nothing to do with his untimely passing? A quick side note. People say the videos shake too much, but what they probably don't know is that whenever you're zoomed in very far, it gets very hard to hold the camera steady. Also, they don't realize how hard it would be to use CGI in the footage he captured, because it would be hard to track the heavy camera movements so precisely on blurry footage. There is even an obituary page for Andrew on the internet, which also doesn't give any clarity surrounding his death. This one may be one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in recent memory. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll
dude, Hello, Sir Senor. Oh. That last one, Jesus. I'm legit terrified that could have happened to someone. Just because he happened to capture. Ugh, wow. All right, moving on. We got 10 scary ghost videos to watch in complete darkness from Fearsome Top 5. Alright, before we start, I gotta pee. Whew. I'm shaking a little bit from that last one.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. With Halloween getting closer, today we'll be taking a look at 10 scary videos to watch in complete darkness. Number 1. Jake and Noah from the Spirit Stalkers YouTube channel are a couple of young investigators on a mission to catch proof of the paranormal. Over the last year, they began posting their investigations on YouTube, and in one of their most recent investigations, they found themselves at the Indiana State Sanatorium. The two decided to split up and go to two separate parts of the sanatorium, only communicating with walkie-talkies. Jake would go to a cross-shaped building called the Quad, and Noah would be going to a 5-story building known as Adams Hall. As Jake stepped foot inside the Quad, he quickly noticed the eerie remnants of what this building used to be.
So I know nothing about this building, besides that I seem to have entered a kitchen. And they are right, it's like they just up and left. I'm not sure how to get out of the kitchen, but I'm assuming it's this way. Oh yeah. Dude, it's literally like people just up and left. Look at this. It's like an office. It's like all the papers here. Someone worked here not too long ago, man. It's literally like someone just left.
And as he continued exploring, he unknowingly caught something chilling.
This is one green room. Interesting. Oh, and there's the Quad.
At this moment, Jake's camera captures what appears to be a shadow figure at the end of the
see if I can hear anybody at first. Here. If anybody's down there, could you make a sound for me? This is not fun.
At the end of a long hallway, the terrifying silhouette of a figure can be seen. Jake didn't notice this figure at the time, but it looks like this figure noticed him as it quickly ducked down out of sight. The guys have no idea who or what this could have been, since they were the only two people on the property. Number 2. The woods at night are possibly one of the scariest places you could be. Besides the wild animals, there's no telling what else could possibly be lurking in the dark. Well, I recently came across a video online that might just give us a clue as to what else is out there. Although I'm not sure of the source of this video, the uploader posted this footage from their trail cam, desperately looking for answers. At 2 a.m., a mysterious creature was caught lurking through the woods. This pale white figure moves from right to left and almost appears to be transparent. Now, if we slow down and zoom in on the footage, we can actually make out what looks like the shape of a person. I'm 99% sure that this was not an animal, but there's always a chance that it could just be a very weird rabbit. Number 3. A man named Kieran, who goes by Kizzer on TikTok, recently posted a video that caught my eye. Kieran works at an Oxford University college, and according to reports, some of the buildings and rooms are said to be haunted. But despite these claims, paranormal things are rarely ever seen. So Kieran decided to do a little investigating himself and went from room to room recording videos attempting to catch anything out of the ordinary. And in the 5th and final room he visited, he found exactly what he was looking for.
If there are any spirits in here with me, can you please make yourself known? Anybody? Oh. Okay.
We both said at the same time.
After asking any spirits to make themselves known, one definitely did. The cabinet above the closet mysteriously opened on its own, and as Kieran got closer, there was clearly nothing inside. Although this may just prove the reports of a haunting to be true, if all they have to worry about is a cabinet opening, then I think they'll be fine. True. Number 4. Over on the Paranormal Nightmares YouTube channel, a woman named Kathy often posts videos of the strange things her security cameras catch. Kathy and her family have
Oh yeah, the hunchback guy.
been dealing with a haunting for some time now, frequently experiencing unexplainable things that send chills down their spines. Their home seems to be full of poltergeist activity that often causes objects to move on their own. Well, the camera set up in their basement may have just caught the entity responsible for these strange things. As their cat intently stared at something, a misty mass manifests in the room and moves directly towards the cat. This eerie mist appears out of thin air, leaving me with no idea how to explain this. Kathy still has no idea what's causing this haunting, but if we take a look at exhibits A and B, I think I have a hunch.
Yep.
Number 5. A man named Sean Austin is a demonologist, paranormal investigator, and psychic medium. He's been investigating the paranormal for over 12 years now, and his TikTok is full of countless videos of creepy things. And in one of his more recent videos, he posted an experience he had in his own home. Last January, Sean moved into a new apartment, and almost immediately he could feel that something was off. Ever since moving in, unexplained things have been happening, and during one of Sean's live streams, he may have just caught the spirit responsible.
So last night I was doing a little live investigation here in my apartment where I had paranormal activity happen on and off, and I was just by the couch over here last night during the live and asked the spirit to manifest, and this strange anomaly comes out of nowhere and goes right by the couch, and I wanted to show it to you guys in slow motion and see what you guys think.
sit down on this couch again? And you come forward and show me that you're here? What the heck was that? Did you guys just see that? That was a weird shape that just flew in front of the camera.
Could this be a spirit manifesting right after I asked it to do it so? Leave your comments below.
After asking the spirit to manifest, it looks like it followed instructions, as an odd white shape flew right past the camera. Not quite an orb, and not exactly an apparition. I'm not quite sure what to call this peculiar catch. So was this a paranormal anomaly caught on camera, or a dust bunny floating by? You decide.
That was no dust bunny.
Number 6. Over the summer, a video was uploaded on the Supernatural YouTube channel that some people may call supernatural. According to the uploader, their house has been full of strange activity. From objects moving on their own, to their 3-year-old talking and playing with people who aren't there. And in a surprising turn, this uploader found out that this activity isn't confined to just inside the house. After receiving a motion detected notification, they checked their phone only to find something shocking.
Okay. There's something there. There's something there because you see the blur kind of moving around as the chair's getting pushed.
The lawn chair on the patio mysteriously began leaning back on its own, somehow incredibly balancing on the back 2 legs. Then out of nowhere, the chair got yanked across the patio. There was clearly no one around that could have caused this. So if a ghostly entity was responsible for this, then it must have had some major beef with this lawn chair.
Stupid chair.
Number 7. When it comes to home security cameras, I'll always recommend having at least one. Any intruder that sets foot in the camera's line of vision will immediately trigger an alert to be sent to your phone. But what do you do when the intruder is no longer alive? Well, this is the case for a video I came across from an unknown uploader. As the video begins, a ghostly apparition of a woman can be seen. This pale figure walks from right to left through the yard and looks to enter the house. An unsuspecting man entered the house just moments later, totally unaware of the friend waiting for him inside. It's hard to deny this incredible capture, but if you think you have any explanation, please put it in a comment below. Number 8. A man named Michael from the Michael D. McGee YouTube channel is a paranormal investigator who's been dealing with a haunting of his own. On an almost daily basis, Michael would experience bizarre activity in his home. He began his channel as a place to document these chilling occurrences and provide proof of the paranormal. With a camera frequently set up to record overnight, it was never a surprise when something strange was caught.
Right after the orb passed there, is when the cup moved.
If we take a closer look, an orb can be seen floating by. Then moments later, the mug on the counter inexplicably moved on its own. But this activity is nothing compared to what else Michael managed to catch on camera.
So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm in the house alone. Sean's gone to work, and as you can hear, it's been stomping for about 5 minutes. I've just got the camera out, so I'm going to go see if we can capture something on tape.
Hello? I know you're in there, you may as well show yourself. This is getting old. That's all you've got then? Want to do anything else for me? Anything at all?
As Michael slowly opened the door, a dark figure quickly flew by. This figure moved from left to right in the blink of an eye. But if we slow down the footage, there's no denying that it was there. On another night, Michael set up his night vision camera to record and was shocked to see what he caught.
I don't think I've ever seen this clip before. Orb. Ooh, yep. I saw that shadow figure move. Timing was off a bit, but yeah.
At 1 in the morning, a faint apparition can be seen at the top of the stairs. Just barely visible, this figure looks to walk to the left, out of view of the camera. So did Michael manage to catch the entity that's terrorizing his home? You decide. Number 9. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel recently set out to explore what he calls the back rooms in real life. From his previous explorations, there's no question that this man has balls of steel to venture alone inside these abandoned places. As the moon filled the sky and darkness engulfed the building, Chris began exploring.
Alright, let's explore. Wish me luck, guys. Alright, that's how I got in. This place is kind of big. Oh, holy shit, look, guys. That is a big f***ing raccoon.
Yeah. That's just that is just a raccoon. I mean, nothing paranormal about that.
He just literally climbed inside that thing.
This massive structure has been left to rot away, clearly full of interesting things for Chris to find. But unfortunately for Chris, he ended up finding that he wasn't alone.
still gotta go down there too. Did you hear that? That was loud. What the hell? What the fuck?
Oh,
What's that?
right there. It just showed up out of no. Yeah, see, it's all black right there. But then there's the face. There's the face, right there, mother. Woo!
What the f was that noise?
Now it's gone.
It sounded like something failed. Or something got through.
And now there's a blur. There's a blur on the night night vision cam.
It's probably this. Maybe it's just water. There's black stuff in there, like oil. That's gross. All of a sudden I feel sick.
I'm just seeing, it's not just that. I'm seeing a lot of like black masses just moving around, like right here, just all on this black wall. Just a lot of moving black masses. Watch.
No, don't do this.
Yeah, you just need to get out of there, dude.
Don't do this. Come on, man. I gotta get out of here.
A loud bang came from somewhere in the building, immediately stopping Chris in his tracks. And soon after, Chris randomly got hit by a wave of nausea. After getting sick multiple times, Chris decided to pack everything up and get out of there. But as he later reviewed the footage from a static camera, he noticed something absolutely chilling. apparition manifest directly behind Chris, appearing to try to get his attention. And as he looked around the room, an eerie face appeared in one of the doorways. Then as Chris got sick, this entity can amazingly be seen floating directly above him, clearly affecting him in a negative way. So are these strange anomalies proof of the afterlife? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Number 10. The infamous Stanley Hotel, located in Colorado, opened in 1909. And since its opening, it's gained the reputation of being one of the most haunted hotels in America. With over 140 rooms inside, guests have reported experiencing paranormal things in almost every part of the hotel. Well, recently, TikTok user Chaos on Earth 07 was curious to see if he could catch anything strange on camera at this hotel. And after reviewing the photos he had taken inside, he noticed something terrifying.
When you go to the Stanley Hotel to see if you can catch it. Yeah, I just would take.
Although they were the only two people in the room, a dark figure with glowing eyes can be seen in the background. He's positive that no one else was around when this photo was taken, so it looks like this ghost may have just been trying to photobomb. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
That was great. That was a good one right there. Let's see. No one more on chat right now. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the GOAT. The best, the scariest countdown channel, Nuke's Top 5. Booyah! This is top 5 scary ghost videos to make yellow pants.
The Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian
The Ritual and the Wardrobe.
YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation Team attempt a ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly, this ritual is said to summon any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light. If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light or leave me in eternal darkness." So, somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe in the old house. It did not go well.
Paul? Credo che ci sia qualcosa qua nell'armadio con me.
Vuol dire che funziona.
La prossima volta devo prendere dei fiammiferi un pochino più lunghi. Sei qua? Paolo?
Oh.
Mi sembra che stia grattando la parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito...
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
Senti?
No, ora lo sento forse.
Paolo, sta grattando.
Ok. Hai sempre il fiammifero acceso.
Sto continuando ad accenderne, durano pochissimo. Secondo te cosa vuole? Cosa farà?
Questo non lo so, sono curioso. Ti
prego, apri! Ti prego, apri!
Devi accendere la luce, devi accendere la luce. Accendi la luce, chiudi la mano, chiudi la mano, chiudi la mano, poi chiudi la mano. Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi. È l'odore dei fiammiferi.
Ah, ok. Quindi,
Paolo.
cosa è successo? Ti
Allora-
ho sentito urlare praticamente 2 volte.
Allora, la prima volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha alitato nell'orecchio.
Ok.
E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda,
Veramente, guarda che roba.
mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non lo vedono, guarda.
Cioè,
Così si
non
vede.
sto scherzando, mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, si
tutto
vede.
qua che mi sta... Guardate, mi sono fatta malissimo. Veramente malissimo.
E poi perché adesso hai urlato?
Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla. Che mi toccava la
Non posso
spalla.
riaprirlo perché...
Mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla. È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
E poi un profumo.
Beh, comunque, no, te lo giuro. Mi ha toccato la spalla. Qualcosa mi ha toccato la spalla. E mi sono fatta male.
Dobbiamo andare a mettere del ghiaccio.
Mi sono spaventata.
Debbie starts to freak out, and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder. In a panic, Debbie flees the small wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out a dark supernatural entity? Let me know down in the comments.
She was genuinely
Run.
scared.
Japanese paranormal investigator Takuuchi from the YouTube channel Takuuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been
Japan.
completely abandoned.
Japan Ghost, guys. I've done 2 videos now.
And for over 28 years, centuries-old graves of former residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takuuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores. He starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better look at what could be hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないやつやけど。よし。ほら。なんか来てる。ちょっと待って。なんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほら、なんかおる。マジ。ほら、マジ。ほら、なんかおるって。ほら。ちょっと待って。近づいてみようか。気づかれてない。まだおる。よし。
I'm sorry. The Resident Evil 2 graphics there make it hard to take this seriously now. What's with the black fucking duck right there? What's...
おるから完全におる。なんかマジ完全におる。よしいけ。 よし、今、はい、チーズ。よし。取れた。ちょっと待って、取れた。いけた。取れたか。あれ、ちょっと待って、何も映ってない。嘘やろ。明らかにおる。なんかおる。マジでおる。何してんの。何してんの。は、どういうこと。何してんの。は、マジでおる。なんかおるんよ。ちょっと待って。
The thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire spooky investigation over on the YouTube channel, Takeuchi Camera. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Did you do that?
The friggin' doorbell's still ringing.
This is ridiculous. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, my captain.
Oh my god.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera.
Oh, this clip. Yeah, we saw this clip earlier.
These next creepy videos were recorded by a family in their home in Staffordshire, England. The father of the family, who goes only by the username Smug Puppy, explains that they've been experiencing chilling paranormal activity in their home for the last 25 years. But the supernatural encounters have never been as active and terrifying as they are now. One day, Smug Puppy and his daughter are casually hanging out in their home. His daughter is filming their cat Lily, who is awkwardly sleeping on top of some cans and bottles. Suddenly, things take a terrifying turn.
Look at her. Surely that isn't comfortable at all.
Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
Yes, I do. Very nice.
Oh my god! What the f? Jesus Christ!
You hit me. You hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Oh, God, man.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Something invisible seems to slap Smug Puppy hard across his face. In a later video, he explained that he had been angrily shouting at the entity earlier, upset about the intense recent supernatural activity. He suspects that he might have angered the paranormal presence and caused this bizarre attack. Cut to over 1 month later, and Smug Puppy sees something unusual out of the corner of his eye. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Okay guys, I'm filming this door because I keep seeing a shadow, something go past. I keep hearing noises. Hold up a sec. Keys! Come here and bring your phone. Just bear with me a sec. Sorry guys, just film me a sec.
I keep seeing
a
like a face
shadow
kind of
go past this door. And something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there. Second.
You got balls of steel, man.
I'll shut it up. You got me? Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm going to go back in the further because dressing gown's there. I'm not moving. Come here. Film around the bed and everything. Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door. 100%. Bloody walking stick. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Nothing, just dressing gowns.
A dark figure seems to dart back and forth in the doorway at a super fast speed before slamming the bedroom door shut. The door handle shakes uncontrollably, but once the father and daughter are finally able to get inside the bedroom, there's nothing there. So could it be that this family home is haunted by a dangerous entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Pretty well done.
The flyby. This next video was recorded by pilot Cesar Murillo Perez, who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin, Colombia. He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Oh, I've seen this clip before. Yeah, that whole UFO thing.
An unknown dark round object can be seen flying above the clouds at 29,000 feet. The pilot says that he has no idea what this object could be, and the footage still remains a mystery. So, let me know your theories and ideas on just what this is. Thank you so much for watching. As I say again and again, my upload schedule is crazy, all over the place.
Wow. Gotta say, for my first one back, that was baller, man. That was great. Ugh. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you all so much for sticking by me all this time. It's been a crazy ride. It's been a fun adventure. I love every video I do. I just love it. So, thank you all again for watching. Like and subscribe. Go check out my 10 Japanese ghost videos to not waste your time video. And I will catch you guys in my next stream. Take care. God bless. Good night. Peace.